Oh, YouTube. It's your boy Original Dog Man. We're gonna get this shit done real quick because I was at the Fragrantica page reading about spicebomb. Now I've been wearing this for I don't know a good 5-6 hours now since it came in this morning, and it is a really good fragrance and it lasts a long time. That's a good 6 hours so far. Um, Lasts longer than Azzaro Wanted by Night. So I read a couple of the Fragrantica posts, and also someone commented on my page saying that it smells like Azzaro by Night, Azzaro Wanted by Night. I can see why people would say that, but it's not really that true. People are using their memory scent and they're confusing it. My belief is that they're confusing it. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm gonna show you the boxes. They kind of look similar. They're almost the same size. The Azzaro Wanted by Night is a 3.4. Spicebomb Night Vision EDP is a 3.0. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them out, and I'm going to show you these fragrances, okay? This is a grenade. This is made to look like the chamber of a 6-barrel gun. Pistol. Alright? Talk about weaponizing your fragrances. A grenade and a gun. Alright? Now, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. So you guys might not see my face, so we'll focus on the fragrances alone. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and hit myself with Spicebomb, which I already have on this wrist and it's still there. Yes, sir. It's a woody dry down. I'm going to hit it here. And let me go ahead and hit Azzaro Wanted by Night. And let's see if it really does smell like each other. No. 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 A tiny bit. A tiny bit. It's not... This Azzaro Wanted by Night is... The sweetness is I have... It's just... I don't really wear this, man. It's just kind of a little too sweet as far as the projection goes. Then it gets cloying in the summertime for me. Yeah, this is different. This one is a little bit more woody and sweet. Now, they're both sweet fragrances. This one has something in it. The Azzaro Wanted by Night has something in it. Let me flip it over so you guys can see which one's on which wrist. Spicebomb, Azzaro Wanted by Night. Yeah, this has something in it that's weird. This Spicebomb, that opening is way better. I don't know if it's ambroxan in here. This is mixed a little. It's actually mixed better than Azzaro Wanted by Night. I know for a fact that this Azzaro Wanted by Night does not last long on my skin.
That's still there.
It's still there, huh?
Yeah.
How long ago did we do this? Like more than 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there on her.
It's still there.
Yeah, this has something weird in it. It's a powdery something in it. This one, it's much more fresher and cleaner.
That goes to that one.
Yeah, I know. So, people are comparing these two. I can see why they would, but they're wrong. They're wrong, and they really shouldn't. Honestly, if you're going to compare these two, the only thing that you possibly can compare these two is the sweetness. And basically, they're both sweet, but it's a different kind of sweet. This one is more airy, a little bit more fruitier. I seen someone on the Fragrantica page said that it smells like two metals rubbing. I don't get that. After the sweetness stays pretty much the entirety of the fragrance of Spicebomb Night Vision EDP. But it dries down to a woodier accord. You get the woody plus the sweetness is still always there. The sweetness is there. The fruitiness starts to dissipate on the dry down. Like when you spray this, there's a fruitiness, there's an ambroxan, there's an opening of fresh and airy, right? But then once it starts to dry down, that woodiness comes in and then becomes a little bit more masculine, but it stays sweet. This one is just fruity.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of does smell like two metals rubbing together.
No, this one doesn't smell. This has some kind of weird scent.
Yeah, that one.
Which one smells better? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Spice Bomb.
It's that kind of does.
Well, doesn't that smell like some kind of funky fruit or something?
Yeah.
That's all by Wanted by Night.
I still like it though.
It's good, but it's not as good as Spice Bomb. Trust me, man. It's just plain fucking. Of course, they're gonna charge more for Spice Bomb. Spice Bomb is better than Azzaro Wanted by Night, and it lasts longer. Azzaro Wanted by Night does not last on my skin no more than fucking 2.5 hours, 3 hours tops, and then it's gone off my skin. On my clothes, maybe 4 hours, tops 5, and then it's gone. But this thing has lasted on my skin at least 6 hours. It's still on her skin, and we did that early, pretty much before 11 o'clock. And right now, it's got to be closer to 4 or 5. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 hours. Wow.
Wait, let me see what time it is.
Yeah, there's something funky in this fucker right here, man. Something really off-putting in Azzaro Wanted by Night. And, you know, I'm not saying that it's a bad fragrance, but it's something that I wouldn't care to wear anymore. What do you mean?
That's what's on the timer there.
Oh, don't worry. That's 9:46. The timer is wrong. We got to reset it. All right, anyways. Okay, I can see how people would say that it smells like Azzaro Wanted by Night, but they're off. They're off at least by 40%. All right? At least by 40%. This is not a clone of Azzaro Wanted by Night. They did not try to copy Azzaro Wanted by Night because the dry down is woody as hell. The woodiness and the sweetness stay throughout the entirety of the fragrance. Alright. So people were asking me how much did this cost? Where did I get it from? Alright, so I got this from Dillard's. Alright. And it cost me $138 for this. For 3.0. Now that's expensive. But out of all the spice bombs that I smelled, this one to me was worth it. Like I said, I like sweet fragrances. Some of y'all don't like sweet fragrances, so I don't advise you to go ahead and cop this if you don't like sweet fragrances. There's some of y'all that just likes masculine. Hey, don't cop this if you like masculine. Straight up. I'm not here to beat around the bush and tell y'all to go ahead and get this no matter who you are. I'm gonna let y'all know. I told y'all I like all kind of fragrances. I like from the funk oud, the stank oud almost, with some of my Manceras, which most of my Manceras ain't really that stank or funky, but I do like some of that, like that Creed's Royal Oud. Now that's a funk oud. That oud is funky as shit, but the dry down and it settles into something really nice and floral. It's got a burnt wet forest type of ordeal scent in that Creed's Royal Oud. But this one here is just straight mass appealing. You will get compliments with this. The masses will like this. Women and men will like this, will smell it. It's a sweet fragrance, and it comes down to a nice woody type of just pleasing and alluring scent. This one is just a sweet scent, okay? This doesn't do it. This stays linear. Once you spray it, it's fruity sweet. That's it. It stays linear throughout the life of the fragrance, and the life of the fragrance on this isn't that long, all right? It's short-lived on my skin. This Azzaro Wanted by Night is short-lived on my skin. However, this Spice Bomb is long-lived. The longevity on this is good, and it's great, and I can pay that price tag because I know that the performance of what I'm getting. Though I did blind buy this, I did smell it in the mall, and I did realize how long it lasted because when I came home from smelling it, it was still on my damn skin late at night. And I was like, I gotta get this. When I smelled it at the mall, the opening, I gotta get this, okay? This, to me, is ranked right up there with Dior Sauvage. With the longevity, the way it smells, how pleasing and mass appealing this thing is. Now, I'm not saying that it's better than Dior Sauvage. I would say I would rank it real close to Dior Sauvage. Dior Sauvage may be a little bit more pleasing as far as the scent profile goes, but as long as the longevity and the projection and all that, this Spice Bomb Night Vision EDP is right there, man. It's neck and neck with Dior Sauvage. I'm gonna do a battle video, get some of my friends to smell this at work, and see how they like it. Okay, this one, Azzaro Wanted by Night, ain't got shit on it. So what you pay for this, about $40, $45, $50, you do get that $40, $50 performance. It ain't all that. You know, you can get better from other fragrances like Club de Nuit Intense for Man. That fucking performance lasts all damn day long. Bentley Intense for Man is about a 6-7 hour fragrance, and that's great. You know, you got other fragrances that last longer. That's about the $40, $50 mark. But this one, you're gonna get your money's worth. It's $100 and some dollars. Some places you possibly can get it for less. I couldn't find it in Fragrance Net, so I couldn't get a deal. I couldn't find it on Fragrance X. I think it was on FragranceBuy.ca, but it was sold out. So the next place that I went was Macy's, but Macy's on my phone seemed a little iffy. I was like, fuck Macy's, and then I went to Dillard's and I ordered it from Dillard's. So what do I want to say about this? When people compare this, I can see why they do that, but they're not close at all. You're saying that Spice Bomb smells like Azzaro Wanted by Night? That's only because they're both sweet. The scent profile, totally different, man. This is something funky about this. When you compare, if you were to do this yourself and compare Spice Bomb to Azzaro Wanted by Night, you will know that this is better and higher quality. Spice Bomb is better and higher quality than Azzaro Wanted by Night. Whatever the fuck they're using in this, it is not high quality. I promise you, it is mediocre at best. This Spice Bomb, the quality of whatever they're using in here, you can tell that it's really good compared to this shit. I don't really like this, honestly. I like it, but I don't like it better than this, right? I don't really wear this anymore, and I have worn it. So I put in my use with this, right? And believe it or not, I've only worn this for like maybe a week. But this is how much I had to spray on myself to get this bitch to project and give me compliments. Now, it did give me compliments, but man, did I spray myself like 11, 12 times. I literally have to douse myself in this Azzaro Wanted by Night so I can get compliments. I was at a hotel room, and I went up to the clerk to check out, and she said, wow, somebody smells good. And it was Azzaro Wanted by Night, but I was right there. I was right there in front of her, so yeah, she's going to smell me, you know, and I sprayed a whole lot of it, but it didn't even last long. It didn't last long, man. This I sprayed on me like 6 hours ago, and it is still like pumping. It's like pushing right off my skin. And it was a woody, sweet, woody smell. My daughter still has it on her arm. On her hand. So that's it, man. This is a comparison video because if you want to know if you're going to do a redundant buy, if you have Azzaro but Wanted by Night, and you think you're going to do a redundant buy with Spice Bomb, trust me, man. This isn't a redundant buy. Go ahead and get Spice Bomb. Though it is $100, it is a little bit expensive for a 3.0. But I think, in my opinion, this motherfucker is worthy if you like sweet fragrances. Some men, some of y'all, even some women don't really like feminine, sweet smelling scents. This is a little feminine. I will not lie to you, right? This possibly can lean unisex, but it's a sweet fragrance. It is not as feminine as, say, the Invictus line. It's not as feminine as, say, Dior Homme Intense. It's not that feminine. If you're saying that Dior Homme Intense is feminine or the Invictus line is feminine, then compared to those two, this is fucking masculine. This is masculine compared to Invictus, compared to 1 Million Lucky, compared to Dior Homme. This is masculine, man. Okay? So if you wear Dior Home, or you wear 1 Million Lucky like I do, or you wear the Invictus line like I do, this motherfucker is masculine compared to that shit. All right, I'm not calling that shit because those are actually good fragrances, but compared to those fragrances, this is good. This is a little bit more masculine, but it's still mass appealing and it's still pleasing to me. For those of y'all who wear shit like English leather, well, I wear that, or Polo, or Gucci Guilty Absolute, or Godolphin, or Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. If you wear those kinds of fragrances, then you a straight man's man, okay? You just don't want to smell like a sweet bitch at all, okay? You that type of motherfucker that doesn't deal with candy or sweets or anything like that. You don't deal with apple or mango or nothing like that. You don't smell nothing like that. This is not for you, okay? They got some of y'all out there. Some of y'all like that Eau Sauvage. Some of y'all like that Azzaro Poron. You know, that real hardcore, you know, that Dracar, that Green Irish Tweed. That's y'all. Y'all just deal with that type of shit. Those type of fragrances. You know, y'all deal with that. And y'all don't like nothing sweet. This is not for you. Because this is sweet and masculine. And it is better than just sweet. This is sweet. This is more over with the Invictus. This is more over with, it isn't even higher quality than Dior Home, but it's over there, okay? This is sweet but masculine. This is sweet, right? And I wouldn't even say this is leaning feminine, but this is just sweet fruity, right? It's a sweet fruity fragrance, and it's got a funky undersmell to it. It really does to me, all right? I've had it for a long time. You guys seen how low it is. I've experienced this. And this is how much of it. I've only worn this for like maybe a week total. And me trying to get compliments. And look how low this motherfucker is. Because I know that it doesn't last long. And I have to fucking spray that much to get the attention of someone. A lot of people say, oh, you might get a wrong batch. I don't know. Maybe I did. But this seems like a legit box, and it does smell like a Zara Wanted by Night that I've always smelled in every other Ulta or Sephora that I've went to. Whenever I go to these Ultas or Sephoras or Dillard, I smell everything. All right? I buy what I like. I bought this. I actually blind bought this off of a lot of the reviewers hyping this, okay? I also bought this off of the reviewers, but I also went and smelled this at the stores. And I was really happy with this. So, this is my review and my comparison video, contrast and comparison video between these two fragrances. This is 10 times better than this. In every sense of the word, in every way of the word. As in the word better. Longevity, projection, mass appealing, complexity, scent profile, sillage. This beats it all around. This is not a redundant buy. Does it smell like it a little bit? Yes, it does. Is it like it 90%? No, not even that. Is it 80? I wouldn't even say that. Maybe it is about 10% close. And that's not much, man. It really isn't much. This is funky. This is more better. Okay? Trust me on that, man. Do them side by side. Make a comparison video. I promise you, you guys will smell the same shit I'm smelling. All right? Now, even though some of us, our noses may be different, if you do it, I guarantee you will be saying, spicebomb is fucking better than Azzaro Wanted by Night by the end of the day. And that's just that. It's your boy, Original Dog Man. I hope this clarifies some things for you. If you have Azzaro Wanted by Night and you think you're going to do a redundant buy because of spicebomb, trust me, man, you're not. You're not. Spicebomb, to me, is 10 times better than Azzaro Wanted by Night. I paid $40-some for this. I paid $138 or 30-something for this. Yes, I bought it retail. I bought it from a fucking store. I wanted it. I smelled it. This is something that I had to have. And it's my money. I chose to spend that money. Okay? Now, whenever I spend too much over the ml, because I want to spend $1 per ml. Whenever I do that, I look for another deal. This is why I got the Gucci Guilty, which I paid $100 for 5 ounces, 150 ml. So I made up the cost by doing that. So in actuality, together with the two fragrances, I paid $1 per ml, and I kept to my word of buying something worth $1 per ml. Now, I've only broken that rule once, And that rule that I've broken was with Oud for Greatness. Oud for Greatness, a $300 fragrance that I broke my rule. And I'm okay with that because I actually really, really like Oud for Greatness. Every other fragrance that I've bought in my collection was pretty much dead on, or I made up for it by purchasing another fragrance that was less than $1 per ml. Right? Like I make a couple like Tom Ford or Godolphin, which I pay like $145 for a 4.2. I go and buy a couple of cheapies, and I make up for the difference. So in actuality, whatever I buy, I'm always buying $1 per ml, and that's my rule. And I got some niches in my collection that pretty much, if you add up all the ounces and you add up the prices total together, and you add up all the mls, I paid $1 per ml for everything that I have. That's how I work it out. I do not plan on spending more than $1 per ml for any fragrance. If I do, I make it up by purchasing a cheapie. Best I can do. So I do have cheapies in my collection, and I do have some niche, but at the same time, I'm still budgeting, and that's how I budget. Okay, you know, it's like I said, it's not how much a man has that makes him a man. It's not how much I'm spending on these fucking fragrances. It's how much I'm not spending, but I'm still getting. I'm still collecting, and I'm keeping up with a lot of motherfuckers on YouTube. And I came into this game late. A lot of people have been in this game 10, 20 years, but I'm catching up, and I'm catching up with not even spending as much money as most of these dudes do. But here's the thing, a lot of these dudes accept free shit. I try not to. I've done it once, and I sort of regret it, but I do appreciate it because it was from someone who is a genuine person in this community. I did try to pay for it. I did purchase it full price, but come to find out, he giving me a big-ass discount. That's George Zaharoff. Shout out to George Zaharoff. I couldn't do nothing about it. I looked at my email, and he charged me $67 for 3 fragrances that should have cost me at least $300. I paid for it, $300 something. And he gave it to me for $67. I guess because I'm a reviewer, my subscriber count is going up, and maybe I did help a couple of people decide to purchase George Zaharoff fragrances, which in turn helped him. All right? That's just that. That's just the way the game goes. I appreciate George as a friend. I took his fragrance because I know he's a friend. And he's a friend to this whole damn community. All right? When I say damn, I say damn because a lot of people take advantage. I try not to. I actually ordered George's fragrance fair and square. It was George's decision to give me the fragrance at a really low rate. I can't do nothing about that. Anyways, so this is my review on these 2 fragrances. I hope you guys peep game and just realize that you're not making a redundant purchase, man. You're getting better quality with Spicebomb, better longevity because this thing does last a long time, and to me it's mass appealing, and it smells better, and it's masculine. It's just not fruity sweet. So you can't really pull this off anywhere. All right. This one, you can possibly pull this off wherever you want. Church, work, because it does come down to a sweet woody. And at least it gives you a neutrality, all right? It gives you somewhere a neutral playground, right? But this motherfucker, I mean, who are you trying to impress with this? Teeny Bopper Girls 24? You come up to a real woman smelling like sweet and fruity all day long. What is that? I don't want no Teeny Bopper girl. I want real women to smell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want, but I'm saying like you would want a fragrance like this over this, right? This at least lets the woman know that you are somewhat of a man, right? I mean, I understand it, I get it. A lot of y'all don't want to wear sweet. That's fine. I get it. Trust me. Some of us can pull this off. I can pull this off still. But it's just too sweet and it's too fruity and it's cloying for that first hour and I can't stand it, all right? For that first hour, this is way too damn sweet. It's way too toothache sweet. This is sweet, but this isn't toothache sweet. This isn't candy sweet. This isn't fruity candy sweet. This isn't fruity candy sweet. This is. So I can't, I don't really want to wear this anymore. When I first got it, I was like, yes, it's good. I love it. It's great. It does what it does. It got me a compliment. Hoorah. But after a while, you grow. Your taste grows. And man, this is, trust me, better. All right? We all know our noses grow. It's different. And I've grown. Do I like this? I do. Do I like it as much as this? Hell no, I don't. That's just that. The best I can explain it to you, best I can do for y'all. Do I hate this? Not really. I don't really hate this. Um, do I want to wear this every day? Maybe once a year now. After wearing it that much and after trying to discover what this fragrance is about, it's like I don't know. That's why the price dropped. The price went from like 80 to 90 and to 40 to 45 in a heartbeat. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it all over. Try to purchase this at walmart.com. $45. $50. Amazon, $45, $50. Fragrance Net, the same. Fragrance X, the same. Fragrance Buy, the same. This bitch dropped big time. And you know, Walmart and Amazon, those are the last places for anything on the price drop, the price range to drop on a product. But it dropped on Walmart and Amazon. Why? Because the fucking people who have this know that they're going to piss a lot of people off still charging $80, $90 for this shit. Not worth it. But this, very worth it. As far as the complexity, as far as the scent profile, as far as everything goes, as far as the bottle design, this is worth it, man. This is worth it. Like I said, this is Dior Sauvage status, man. To me, this fragrance can keep up with Dior Sauvage. I'm going to do a battle video. So I've never done a battle video, but I will. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get a couple of people to smell this. It is what it is. This is your boy, Original Dog Man. Peace the hell out, man. If you want it, go get it. It's a good, sweet, mass appealing fragrance. Peace out.